Hello and welcome to Custom Surface Shop Time. I'm Kevin and today we'll be showing you how to install our 5/8" bamboo flooring. Here are some of the tools you will need to complete your project. Miter saw, tape measure, pencil, rubber mallet, air compressor, 18 gauge brad nail gun with 2-inch brad nails, a utility knife, and a chalk line. Remember, you want to let your floor acclimate for at least 72 hours and make sure your subfloor is level and free of all construction debris. We will be using our demonstration table for today's install. As you can see, I've already prepped the subfloor and laid down some 15-pound felt. The blue section here on the demonstration table will act as a wall for today's demo. The first step of the install will be getting a straight line for your first row. Today we will be using our 5-inch wide honey bamboo flooring. Because the plank is 5 inches wide, we'll be making our chalk line 5 1/4 inches away from the wall. This will give us our straight line and help with expansion and contraction. Now let's make our marks at 5 1/4 inches on both sides of the run. Now, if you're the only one on the job, use a small nail to help hold the other end of the chalk line. Now that you have your nail on one side and your mark on the other, let's go ahead and chalk that line. Now that we have our straight line, we're ready to lay the first row. It is the most important row as it will dictate how the rest of the floor lays out. Now let's install some flooring. Use a full piece to start your row. Follow your chalk line all the way down to the end of the room to ensure that straight line. And here's a little contractor's tip for you. When you get to the last piece, you don't even need a tape measure. Simply end for end it, tight against your spacer, and make your mark. Now, take your cut piece and finish off the row. Now that we have our first row laid out, go ahead and face nail the groove side of the plank every 8 to 10 inches. After face nailing the entire row, go ahead and nail the tongue side of your planks, holding your gun at a 45-degree angle. As you can see, we are not using a conventional flooring cleat nail gun. This is because our bamboo flooring is made up of 3 layers. Large cleats from a conventional flooring nail gun can separate the top layer from the center layer. We recommend an 18 gauge brad nail gun for all of our bamboo flooring products. We will be using our cutoff from the last piece in the previous row as we start this new row. This will minimize material waste and create a random pattern for plank seams. Gently tap each plank into place and be sure to keep at least a 1/4 inch gap away from the wall. Now you simply nail each board as you go down the end of the room. Tap each plank into place. And follow that process all the way to the end of the room. When you get to that end piece, simply end for end your piece, up against your spacer, and make your mark. Now that we've made our cut, simply slide the board in like you did your first row. Give it a little tap, get it into place, and you're ready to start nailing. Now be sure to nail every 6 to 8 inches and at least 2 inches in from the end of the planks. Thank you for joining us, and check out our other videos for more helpful hints from Custom Surface Shop Time.